Yasu AEK fans, ime apto Trinidad and Tobago, Melene Scully. I am a AEK fan from Trinidad and Tobago. Yes, you heard it right. This black man here that I seen here right now, I am a AEK fan. A lot of people, from the time I start making videos about AEK, they always ask me, how come you from quite in the Caribbean, miles away from Greece, and know about AEK Athens? Well, this here is the story all about how I became an AEK fan. Before I get into that, make sure to leave a like, follow, and share this video here to all your friends. All the AEK fans should know this video here because I'm a rare one. I'm a black AEK. I'm black AEK, boy. So, before I get into that also, I had to give a shout out to my brethren, Peter. Peter gave me this authentic 2001 AEK kit, boy. Check it out, man. Get the kappa, all them stuff there, bro. Look at this, man. Also, he gave me a AEK bed sheet, boy. Well, not bed sheet, cover. Cover for your pillow, boy. Good vibes, boy. Also, he's actually like an Australian Greek. So he gave me a flag of his team called Richmond. And he said the reason why he fell in love with his team so much is because they have the same colors as AEK. So, yeah. Also, he gave me this souvenir thing here. So it's kind of like I in Greece, but I'm not really in Greece, but I at least get the... Wow, I didn't know it was like that. Yeah, man, I think this will be selling in the stadium or the souvenir shop, wherever it is, man. But hey, shout out Peter once again. I seen Almeida here, Mandalos. Let's go, man. W. So, getting into the real nitty-gritty right now. I became an AEK fan last season. The first game I watched with AEK Athens was the game against Brighton where they won 3-2 in the Europa League. I watched that game because of my countryman, Levi Garcia. Levi Garcia is the prince of Trinidad and Tobago football. The best player in Trinidad and Tobago. I would have seen him and I was like, hey, look, Levi. So I tuned into the game, I watched the game, I enjoyed the game, but I wasn't fully converted as an AEK fan yet. I was just like, AEK pretty cool, pretty underrated. Next up, the next game was the game against Panathinaikos. I got the notification on my phone via Google. Because I watched the AEK game, you know the phones would always be listening everything. Because I watched the AEK game, they thought that I would enjoy watching a Super League Greece game. So I tuned in, I watched a Super League Greece game, I watched AEK versus Panathinaikos. I think that was when AEK defeated them 2-0. I watched it and I was like, you know what? This league pretty underrated, boy. And from then, I start watching more and more, and I get to realize that AEK really dominating this league, boy. I think the next game after that was the game against either Offie or Park. I know it was a bunch of tough games within that stretch. And AEK still came up on top. So with that now, I just truly became an AEK fan. I started making more content on AEK. I am also a Chelsea fan. I've been a Chelsea fan for 22 years. But in terms of the content, it has become more exciting for me because of the fact that it's a new culture I'm learning about. I'm learning about new language, Greek. Who would have thought? Greek is so hard, by the way. Greek is so hard. But yeah, I truly enjoy being an AEK fan, man. I love the new culture, just to learn about this new league here, which is a very underrated league. The only teams that are new in the Greek league were AEK Athens, but at that time I used to call them AEK. The only reason I know about AEK or AEK was because when you're playing FIFA on the rest of the world, because AEK starts with an A, they would be the first team that you see on the rest of the world when they're picking teams. That's the only reason I knew about AEK. Also, I know about Olympiacos because of they played Arsenal, and I have a hatred for Arsenal, so any team that beat Arsenal, I would know them. Also, Jibril Cisse was one of my favorite players, and I knew that he went to Panathinaikos because I know he's a very flamboyant, iconic kind of player with his mohawk. He always paints the color or dyes his mohawk the color of the team that he plays with. So that's how I knew about Panathinaikos as well. So getting to learn about Park, Aris, Lamia, all them teams there, I end up just feeling a passion for the Super League Greece. And I think what drives me more about being an AEK fan is the fact that, you know, I somewhat back in the quote-unquote underdog, because, you know, Olympiacos, they have the most titles and all them stuff there, and Park, they would have won last season, despite AEK. I ain't gonna lie, we kind of bottle it, because we were in the driver's seat, but we bottle it. But I'm still here. My player, Levi Garcia, the reason why I came here, he left, sadly. I wish him the better luck in Russia, but I'm still here. Like, what I get to understand with being an AEK fan is something way more deeper than just football, man, or basketball or handball. I know like a lot of Greeks like handball and basketball, but I became a part of a family that's something that is just surreal, that I truly believe that if you go anywhere around the world and you spot an AEK fan, man, that guy instantly becomes, or girl becomes, your best friend. Because we all share the common interest of seeing AEK move forward. And in terms of the new management of Mr. Iopoulos becoming the new president, I believe in Mr. Iopoulos. I think Mr. Iopoulos, he headed somewhat in the right place. There were better discrepancies, but how about Mr. Iopoulos, man? I think that one day he will carry us to some place that we've never been before. Whether it be we reaching fine in Europe or even winning a European trophy. But I along for the ride. Nothing will make me more happier than... I've seen Chelsea win the Champions League. I've seen Chelsea win the Europa League. Nothing will make me more happier than to see AEK lift a European trophy now, boy. Or at least a trophy. You guys saw the double. Plenty of the AEK fans, you guys would have saw the double and all them stuff there. I ain't see it. I only heard about it. But I would love to see AEK lift a trophy, boy. It was sad that we even have a chance right now to even lift the trophy. Like, we have a chance of a double. Is Olympiacos in the way of both of the double, the both Greek Cup and the Super League Greece? Olympiacos is the only monster ahead of us. And for some reason, I feel like we could get something, boy. Maybe even the boat. It's just sad that Levi ain't there to see it, man. You know, he was my player, boy. That was my player. But we move on, and this is basically how I became an AEK fan, man. So if it is you like this content, make sure to leave a like and follow. Again, shout out to Peter with this sticker, well, this book here, sticker album with Almeida and I seen, who is this? Araujo, Vida, Mandalos, all these guys there, man. Shout out him. For the Richmond flag as well too. The bed cover. And of course the 2001 AEK kit with the kappa. So again, shout out Mono AEK, man. Peace out.